هي واحدة من أبرع مصففات الشعر وأمهر ملوناته في هوليود. إنها تريسي كنينغهام. تريسي جاءت مؤخرا إلى دبي حيث كان لها نشاط في فعالية بيوتي وورلد ميدل إيست. تمثل في التعريف بأسلوبها في العناية بمظهر الشهيرات. فيزيك TV اغتنمت الفرصة من أجل حديث يلقي الأضواء على شخصية هذه المرأة الهوليودية.
I started my career about 23 years ago professionally, but it started really back in the 70s when I started doing my mother's hair for her. First, I started out as an assistant where I learned coloring. And where I'm from, you only do one or the other. So I had to choose, and I started doing just color because I felt like, you know, people have to come back to you with color. In high school was my first hair color. She had just moved from Norway, and I looked at her and I said, you know what? You need to either go really light or really dark. I just felt it. And she said, really light. So we did her hair really light. And that next Friday, she was dating a guy on the football team. So I knew then that color was power. I work with a lot of celebrities. I work with Gwyneth Paltrow, Charlize Theron, Jessica Biel, Jen Garner, J-Lo, Lily Aldridge, so many. I feel very blessed to be in the position that I'm in, yes. I don't really work out too often, but it's only because I start work sometimes at 8 a.m. and then I work all day and I go and do a house call at night, so I don't always have time to work out. But when I do, I like to go spinning, I like to do Pilates, I like to go on hikes with my friends. I got very sick last year, about 2 years ago, and I wasn't healthy at all. And my client, Cameron Diaz, gave me her book, The Body Book. And I started following it, and she said, you know, get off sugar, get off, you know, anything that you're not, like really processed foods, you know, just more natural foods. I was pre-diabetic, and I stayed on her diet, basically. Well, her book. It's not a diet. It's a way of life. You know, she wrote this book because doctors don't get nutrition in school. They don't. So it's a way of life. The Body Book, Cameron Diaz's book, is a way of life. Yeah. Well, first of all, look after your health, number one, right away. And, you know, just try to educate yourself. Make sure that you learn everything that you can. Don't have too much pride when you're assisting and be like, I already know how to do all this stuff. You know, be really humble because you are in the service business, and just learn and listen to your clients.